It's been an abnormally busy spring weather season in 2009. So far this year, more than 800 tornadoes have touched down across the country. In March alone, there were 115. Now on Wednesday, a storm chaser was in south central Nebraska when an ominous twister fast approached.
Whoa, did you see the power flash?
Yeah.
Did it hit the power line?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
But what set this twister apart from others is that Brandon Ivy had his two kids with him in the car.
It's right out in the field.
Joining us now from Wichita are Brandon Ivy, his wife Valerie, and their two sons, Bryant and Chase. Good morning to all of you. Brandon, let me ask you right off the bat, how dangerous a situation was this? It looked dangerous.
Well, to me personally, it wasn't that dangerous of a situation. I've chased storms for 15 years. I have a degree in meteorology. I know these storms like the back of my hand. And what made this a perfect chance to take the boys out and let them kind of understand the science of how tornadoes form in these storms was I knew the storms would be moving real slow that day. This storm was only moving about 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the tornadoes were relatively weak. One of them was mildly strong, but they weren't violent tornadoes.
I think to the normal layman watching these pictures, a guy like myself looks at that and says, this looks like a pretty dangerous situation. Did you ever fear that the kids were in danger?
No, I didn't. And, you know, looking at it, for a lot of other people, it could become a dangerous situation pretty early, pretty quick for most people. But for someone who really knows what they're doing, who understands these storms, who's basically been doing this for half their life, I felt relatively safe with my kids. And I did keep, even though we were close and it looks like that in the video, I kept an extra distance than probably what I would normally do if I was just out there by myself.
Valerie, can I ask you, what were your thoughts when you found out that Brandon was out there with Brian and Chase?
Well, I was actually at home watching on his webcam, on his website, thestormreport.com, and the kids have always been fascinated with science and weather, and having their dad be a meteorologist, they see him on TV all the time, and they're always bugging us to take him out with them. And after this year, he just had a really good year, was on TV a lot, and the kids asked if they could go, and I mean, they're so into science that I really wanted to encourage that.
I guess it's better than an internship, as long as they're safe, right? Guys, thank you very much. We do appreciate you taking the time and joining us this morning. Brandon, Valerie, Bryant, and Chase Ivy, thanks to all of you, and continued safety out there.